and welcome back to my channel. If you haven't seen my face before, hello, my name is Ebony and welcome to another day of EBMAS. If you didn't know, for the 12 days between Christmas and the 6th of January, I'm going to be doing a video every single day. And this is the third one I'm filming. I think I have an idea of the order, but it's not 100% set in stone, so I don't know when you're going to be seeing this, but hello. Do make sure you subscribe down below so that you can watch any future EBMAS videos, you can watch my old EBMAS videos, whatever you want. So for today's video, I'm going to be talking you through how I took my hair from this length to this length in the space of pretty much a year and a half. So my hair journey's been a long one. I've addressed it here on my channel before. It's been a journey, but we're here, we're thriving. So this is what it's looking like December 2020. I'm due a haircut. I've got myself booked in for a haircut in the new year. So this is probably the longest it's ever been in my adult and child life. This is the longest my hair's ever been, basically. So for a long time, in terms of my hair journey, I'm sure a lot of people can relate. In fact, I know a lot of people with curly hair can relate. I rejected my curly hair. I rejected that part of me. I rejected my mixed race heritage, my blackness, and I used to straighten my hair a lot. And I damaged it. I put in clip-in hair extensions. I'm going to leave photos on the screen so you can see. Clip-in hair extensions, I dyed it, I cut myself a fringe at one point. It was interesting. I've been on a real journey when it comes to my hair, and that's why I thought that now it would probably be the best time to make a video, because I feel like I'm really like in my stride in terms of how I look after my hair, how I make sure that it's growing, that it's healthy, and that it's full and it's thriving. So I've compiled a little list. It's a very small list of about 6 tips that I reckon are the reason that my hair grew so quickly and so long. So my tip number 1 for growing your curly hair would be to use silk scrunchies. Now occasionally I will use like those kind of like, you know, regular brown rubber, like not rubber, elasticy fabric bands. I try to use like non-snaggy ones, but in an ideal world you'll be using solely silk scrunchies. Now I have quite the collection. This is just a tiny amount of the collection that I have, and I swear by them. If I'm at home, if I'm not filming a video, if I'm just chilling out, I will throw my hair up in a silk scrunchie. If I go out and I want to throw my hair up, silk scrunchie. If I'm doing like a fitness class, dance class, silk scrunchie. I think silk scrunchies just have changed the game in terms of breakage. I think the main reason my hair lacked growth for such a long time was due to breakage, bad haircuts, like not getting haircuts frequently enough, and breakage. So yeah, silk scrunchie is definitely a game changer. And speaking of silk, another product that I swear by, if you're not sleeping with a silk pillowcase, like I'm not, I don't have a silk pillowcase, I would probably love one. I should probably have put that on my Christmas list. I'm gonna put that on my Christmas list. This is like my Christmas list to myself, by the way, not to anyone else. I write down things that I know that I want to get, and then when it's time to treat myself, I can. If you don't have a silk pillowcase to sleep on, I would recommend the next best thing would be to sleep in a silk bonnet, and that looks like this. Since using, so I can correlate my hair growth to when I started wearing a silk bonnet. Obviously a few other reasons that my hair's growing, but I can definitely say that when I started using a silk bonnet every single night is when I started to see a lot of hair growth. So what I do is you can get this from kind of like anywhere, like online, Amazon, eBay. So I basically I put my hair into a bun, hold it with one hand, and then put the silk bonnet on with the other hand. And because silk bonnets are notoriously annoying at night, they love to fly off your head and you'll wake up with it like across the room somewhere. I then use like a bandana to wrap around my, I mean, it's not cute, it's not pretty, it is what it is, and I've come to love my silk bonnet. So my third tip would obviously be the types of products that I am putting into my hair. This is primarily post-shower products. I've done videos on what I put in my hair on my YouTube channel, which I'll link up here if you want to have a look. So I won't go into it now, but basically changing up my product routine, finding products that really work for me, that nourish my hair, that make my curls feel good and look good, kind of getting rid of any kind of product that didn't work in the past. And yeah, you can check out that routine for my recommendations. I would also say, in terms of in the shower, using sulphate-free things I think has helped as well. So I never used to pay attention to the ingredients in my hair products in shower, and since kind of switching out and being more aware of like sulfates and things, I don't use shampoos or anything with sulfates. I also don't really use shampoo that often. I will shampoo my hair maybe once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks, but in between I will always be conditioning. I've also recently started using the Lush avocado like co-wash, which I think is a really good kind of like in between the shampoo and condition. It's like a rinse, a bit of a rinse, but if you are going to shampoo, sulphate free, because we don't need no chemicals up in here attacking our curls. I would also say that something that's really helped my hair is going for specialist haircuts, so specialist curly haircuts. I've now, I think, had about 4 at 2 different salons. I've had 2 at one and I've had 2 at another, and I'm having my 3rd at that 2nd place in January, and that's called 330 Salon, and they're wonderful. They're so lovely in there, but they're also so talented. It does come at a bit of a price, so for me, I have my hair cut with Tiff, who's the director of the salon, and she charges I think £80, around about £80 for a curly haircut, but it is well worth it. It really helps, not only to cut your hair like how your hair needs to be cut, which is not in the same way to maybe straighter hair, but also if you want to get some definition, some shape, and get like a kind of style going so that you could do a bit of a wash and go routine, definitely curly haircut specialist. And my final tip is a bit of a weird one, I will say. I didn't really think about this because I used to go to the salon, and before I knew about curly haircuts, please don't come for me, I would go to like a European hair salon that just did, you know, the basic bog end, you know, hair, straight hair. And so what they would do is they would straighten my hair in order to cut it, and when they straightened it, they would show me the back, and they'd give me a mirror and like show me the back of my hair, and I would see that there was like a really full amount of hair on this side, and then it kind of was like a lot more broken on another side, and I was kind of wondering why that was. I was like, maybe it's because I sleep on that side. I was like, but I don't sleep with my hair down. I hate sleeping with my hair down. I always used to sleep with my hair up. I wasn't sure what it was, and then it occurred to me that it was probably due to my handbag rubbing on my hair. So when I go out and about, I usually carry a not a heavy-ish bag with me. I carry a lot of stuff with me, and I wear it on my right shoulder because I'm right-handed, and I realised that it was on this side that my hair was breaking, and I started to be a bit more aware, and I realised that I could feel the bag tugging on my hair, and obviously one day fine, but if I'm doing that over the course of a year, 2 years, 3 years, the breakage on this side is going to be like way more than the other side, which gave it like a lopsided feel, and they have to keep evening it up. And since being more aware of that and like flicking my hair out of the way or tying my hair up and, you know, not rubbing my handbag on my shoulder, when I've looked in the mirror myself behind, I've noticed that there's like really little minimal breakage, and it's definitely not as uneven as it used to be. So if that's something that you're struggling with and you're not quite sure, like maybe think about where you're placing your handbag, or even if you wear a rucksack to school or to work, or you know, whatever it may be, like that might be causing something. Just food for thought. Thank you guys so much. If you got this far, please make sure you give this video a thumbs up, and let me know down below if you learned anything, if you have any tips yourself for growing out your curly hair. I know there's other tips floating around like rice water and, you know, different kinds of homemade hair masks and whatnot, but those are things that I feel like worked for me, so I thought I would share. Do subscribe so you're keeping up to date with EBMAS. I don't know how I feel about that name yet, but we'll see. Yeah, EBMAS, 12 days of EBMAS. Keep up to date, make sure that you're catching up and, you know, watching the next ones, and I'll see you tomorrow for a new video. I wonder what it could be, and I say that because I don't even know myself, because I probably haven't filmed it yet. See you in my next video, guys. Bye.